It's Christmas! I just started my period. So, it is about... Actually, it's almost exactly 4 o'clock on Christmas Day. My period was due tomorrow. And I just, I was sitting at the dining room table downstairs and I've kind of got a bit of, crampiness-ish. It's more like a constipation feel, really. And I just came up to, get out of my... I was wearing tights, so I thought I'll change out my tights and I'll put my Christmas onesie on. And I'm feeling kind of wet as well, so I just checked my underwear thinking, oh, it's just going to be discharge. Nope, there's blood. I've started my period, so great. I did take ibuprofen this morning because unfortunately, on Friday evening, it's Monday now, Friday evening last week, I bit down on a crisp and I cracked one of my teeth clean in half, my molar, and they had to take it out on Saturday. I had to go and have an emergency dentist appointment. So they literally took it out, and of course I've been really sore and swollen. Oh, I've had my nails painted as well, first time in years. But really sore and swollen, so I've had to take an ibuprofen each day to kind of manage the pain. And my main goal was I just wanted to eat Christmas lunch, really, without being in agony, which I succeeded in today. So yeah, I mean, the last time I took ibuprofen was this morning at maybe 11ish, so yeah, I mean, it's been 5 hours on that, so that would probably be wearing off. As of right now, I'm not heavy and I'm not cramping too much. I'm just going to go to the toilet, get changed, and see how the day progresses. I will probably need to take some more later, but hopefully not. Anyway, I wish I hadn't started today.
Oh,
yeah, Mum, you have to. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm in bed, it's ridiculous.
Well, so am I. Obviously, I'm dressed for bed.
Obviously.
In my Wooka shirt, which has a really cool saying about, can you film my back? So, yeah, not like that.
No, because I'm looking at...
Turn it around. Oh my god.
I hope, please promise me you will not. I don't know how to do it.
Just, you've done it. It's filming. Oh my god.
No, because I didn't get to see your back.
What?
I didn't do your back.
Right.
Thank you. That's the bit I was struggling with. There we go, hang on.
Right, now can you see it?
Yes.
What it says. Okay, good. This is what my pyjama top says. So it is 11:30 right now. Had a bit of cramping earlier and I went up to bed for an hour. And then it was okay. But it's still Christmas!
Happy Christmas!
I'm so fed up. I wish I'd waited till tomorrow. But I'm hoping that because it came a day early, it's going to be less painful. Because sometimes it happens. When it's 26 days, it's usually better. So 27, maybe we'll be alright. And I seem to have stopped bleeding already, which is really, yeah, I know, really weird. But it comes fits and starts. Had a heavy-ish bit earlier, but now, of course, when I was trying to pad out, it's stopped. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay awake for a little bit longer. I just took some more ibuprofen because it's starting to come back, the cramps. It's been alright for the last few hours. Unfortunately, when I had my tooth taken out, you can't see it. It's not any of my front teeth, thankfully. It's right back here. I don't even know if you can see it, but ow. My mouth is also around here from when they were when they tried to take my teeth out, it kept breaking as they were cleaving bits. Oh, horrible, blood all over the top.
Not fun to watch either.
No, Mum had to take me, unfortunately. But very good job because I couldn't have driven back. I was very drugged afterwards. And the other thing is, because I have Lyme, I can't have adrenaline in my anaesthetic because then I have a fit like this. So it wears off fast. So they had to give me literally, I think, 3 injections of local anaesthetic while I was having this done, and that was not fun either. After the first 2 ones, it was okay. I didn't feel them anymore, but you could feel when they were putting it. No. Yeah, so that happened before Christmas, but I did get to eat my Christmas lunch, which was my main goal. I just wanted to have Christmas lunch. I asked them when they said they had to take it out, could I have? This is what I do, Mum. I asked them, will I be able to eat when I've taken this out? Because they said I could leave it in and have it done later, but one bit of it was loose and wobbling about, and the other half was fixed, so they had to take it out. And they said yes, and it was fine. That was good. Anyway, just relaxing. Tomorrow's Boxing Day. I was supposed to be going to see my uncle and aunt. I'll see how I feel in the morning as to whether I can go and do that. And yeah, I'll update you later. Take a guess where I am. Back in hospital. It's now 10:15. I've got an IV in my hand. They've given me some anti-nausea, so I'm starting to feel a little more human. Basically, I think what happened was I woke up at 5 to 8 this morning, took some ibuprofen because I was in kind of a bit of pain. It wasn't too bad then, and then I went to the bathroom and it was just all hell broke loose. Started vomiting 3 times, I had diarrhea 4 times. could not find it in a comfortable position, and the medicine was not kicking in. And that's when I was like, Mum, like, we need an ambulance, I can't move, it's agony. And even when they gave me gas and air, like, usually that knocks it out, and like this time it was just taking the edge off. And I've got really bad pain in my left hip, and it's kind of like radiating up my back and in my leg. It feels like there's something in my intestine more than my period. I don't think this is period pain, this is something else, like, that's on top of period pain. So we'll see. It's coming up to 11:15, and they've told me my lactate something or other is a bit high, so they've given me an IV drip somewhere connected, but I haven't actually seen where it's connected to something. I've got to have a pumping through for now. It feels really weird. My arm's really cold. I'm flushing through. Still got this pain in my hip, so we'll see about that. We've moved somewhere much quieter, which is nice. I'm just waiting now. They had to redo my bloods because my first ones came back slightly abnormal, so they've got to check the second one. Now that I've had some fluids and some anti-nausea stuff, which was fabulous, so I've done the job. I'm just in this nice kind of much quieter part of the hospital. Actually, I've never been here before. I've got a proper bed now as well, which is good. It's just pains going into my back, which sucks. But hopefully I'll get to go home soon. And they've given me some more pain meds. It's 4:30 now, and I'm still here. Basically, they did a second round of bloods to, I can't remember, just to check something, but the machine broke, so they didn't actually get like the results back. And then I saw my consultant again, and I remembered some stuff I'd forgotten to tell her, and I was discussing it with her, like I've been having problems with my bowels and stuff, and she's decided that I need to see, or she needs to speak to her consultant about what to do. So they might come back and tell me, oh, you need to go and just book the GP for this, or we're going to see you now, or whatever. But like, my blood pressure's still a bit low, and apparently I'm still really pale. I can't tell, but everyone around me tells me I'm really pale. So my arm is shaking holding this, but yeah, I've been here for like 7.5 hours now. Kind of fed up. I still haven't eaten. I still don't feel hungry. That's the thing that's really kind of weird, is usually I do get hungry and I don't want to eat now. So yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock now in the evening and we're still here. It looks like they might be going to admit me. I'm not sure, it depends on like the gynae ward, because that was where I'd be going, and whether or not they think I need to stay. So we're just waiting to hear back from them. So they have decided to put me on to keep me in overnight. They're just waiting for a place on the gynae ward because I had vomiting and nausea this morning, which is kind of like the main reason I came in. They have to put me in a side room rather than the main ward, just in case it's a virus. So we're waiting for that, and if that doesn't happen, then I'll stay here, which I'm actually kind of alright with. It's quite a big little nook actually, so I wouldn't mind if I had to stay here. But yeah, we'll see. I'm waiting. Mum and I are going to give it another hour, and then I'm going to get my dad to come in and bring all the other stuff I need, like my special pillow and, you know, all the things that make you comfortable, change your clothes, that kind of thing, and my laptop, and then I can say goodbye to them both. But yeah, we'll see. I might move, I might be here, who knows. Either way, I'm staying the night. But it does mean I get to see, they want me to see the consultant tomorrow because this problem has been going on for so long, and my camera's flashing at me, so I'll see you soon. This is a quick tour of my current room. Quite nice, got the little window when it's sunny at least, and sink, bins, the thing, food, door. It's pretty nice. So I'm all settled in my room. Mum's gone now. They did get a bed for me on the ward, which is great, and I've got my own toilet as well, which is awesome. So now I'm just having some pot noodles because it's literally the only thing I can stomach at the moment because my tooth's sore. Because I think I've probably already said this, but Friday I bit on a crisp and I cracked my tooth here, so they had to remove it suddenly on Saturday, so it's a bit sore. And they were yanking around my mouth, so I got like cuts like all around it as well. So yeah, but they won't let me have more ibuprofen until I've eaten, and I haven't ate much today at all. So I'm gonna try and see what I can eat of this. But I have now got my laptop and Wi-Fi, which I've got to pay for. But anyway, that's fine. So I discovered the Wi-Fi is actually free for patients who have been admitted, so extra bonus. I mean, I have to say, like, today has been really long. I was in for 12 hours before I actually even got admitted, but it is Boxing Day and it has been heaving here in A&E. Well, I wasn't actually put in A&E. My brain is kind of fuzzy, so I can't remember like how much detail I've given already, but basically when we called the ambulance, it was because I was like vomiting and diarrhea. I was literally shaking in pain. It was so bad. And because I'd had diarrhea and vomiting, I couldn't go and wait in the main A&E area in case I had like a virus or something. So I had to be immediately moved into a base. So I went straight into Majors, because our hospital's split by like, I think most hospitals like this, but you have the waiting area, you have A&E, like the triage section, then you have minors, Majors, resus. I think that's it, as much as I know. So I went to Majors, and then after they'd done all of the first tests and established that I wasn't in serious danger, then I moved to CPU, and I was there for quite a while, I think. About 1:30 until, when did I get up here, around 9 o'clock? Yeah, so I was there for a good few hours. Like I said, it's Boxing Day, so everywhere was just packed because people who obviously might have got minor injuries at Christmas but didn't want to come in on Christmas Day and came in the next day, and so on and so forth. But they've done a really good job, and this room is amazing. And I had my mum, and we had like our phones and a couple of books, so we had entertainment and stuff. And when I first came in here, I was just too much agony to even do anything. But I figured I'd make the most of this by showing you like how I'm using my cloth pads when I'm on my period. I'm not even bothering with a cup. But yeah, I'll show you now. So this is like the little cupboard I have, and these are my 2 wet bags. Excuse my allergy wristband. So basically, this is my wet bag. Well, it's actually technically my mum's wet bag, but I've nabbed it off her. And this is a wet bag. Do you know, it's not even a wet bag, it's just a drawstring bag that I've had for ages. I got it from Mimi's Dreams with my first ever cloth pad set that I bought, I think. And in here I've just got a whole bunch of clean pads. My mum had some pads I bought her. She doesn't get her periods anymore. And they're still at her house, so I wasn't expecting to stay overnight here. I thought they'd just test me, put some drugs in me and send me home. Actually, when we first called the ambulance, I thought they were just going to actually give me gas in the air, some really strong painkillers, and be like, okay, you're fine. But because of all the other stuff, they had to bring me in. And here I am. So, yeah, but that's my, so I only bought enough pads. I probably could have done it all right, and obviously they have pads here, but I really didn't want to use disposables unless I had to. So I'm just literally changing, putting the other ones in the wet bag. Because I'm only here one night, I can take them home and throw them in the washing machine. When I get back, I'll put them in the main wet bag. So yeah, that's how I'm using cloth in the hospital. It's 5 AM, I'm not sure where you can see me. I'm trying to use my phone as like a backlight. Oh, hang on, actually it might be easier over this side. Right, you can kind of see me. Anyway, no, better here. I woke up about, it's 5, about 20 minutes ago, with like this really sharp pain in my stomach again, and it basically was like I need to go to the toilet. It's funny, the reason I'm in here is because I admitted that I've actually had this for quite a while. I think I've only admitted it's been a few months to the doctor so far, but oh, I just look creepy with that. But oh, focus. Oh, whatever. But actually it's been like probably at least a year. So I'll have to know to consult to the consultant tomorrow. But yeah, I just made some notes about like what I was feeling and stuff, because hopefully they can help me out with this and find out what it is. The reason I'm in here actually partly is because tomorrow they want to do a scan. They want to do like an internal ultrasound, because I've had 3 external ones. They've never done an internal one, so maybe that will reveal something. Good morning, guys. It's just coming up to 9 AM now. You can kind of see the view-ish from my room. I've just had my scan done. They were going to do an internal ultrasound, but because I'm not sexually active, they just did an on the stomach one, and they're like, I'm having a lot of pain in my right side, so she says she wants them to check me for any issues with my appendix, because like that's kind of where it's happening from, and it's really painful. She could actually kind of see my uterus and everything. She said everything looked fine there, which is what I've had from like all the other scans I've had. I don't know if they're still going to do an internal one or whatever, but as of right now I'm going to eat some breakfast, hopefully not feel too nauseous. I might get the nurses to give me some anti-nauseous stuff. So I've just seen the gynecologist now, and she said that, you know, the scan was clear and they think it might be something to do with my bowels, so I have to wait and because she doesn't think I'll get to see someone today because they're so busy, which I understand. She's going to write a referral letter to my GP, and hopefully they'll refer me on from there, because this is not fun. I'm home! Well, I'm actually at my parents' house because I can't drive just yet. So finally got home. Obviously they took my cannula out and everything. I think I gave an update at the hospital when they told me to go home, but basically what we've narrowed it down to now is we're pretty sure it's actually gastric. It's something to do with my bowels, because I've been having like pain there for months really, and so hopefully we can see someone really quickly about that. They've sent the letter to my GP, so I'll book an appointment for next week, so hopefully go and see them. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get this moving, because there is something really wrong, because I was in so much pain this month. It was just horrendous. But yeah, today I think I'm just going to be relaxing. My mum's just making me some food now to eat, and I'm just going to watch movies and cheer myself up. I'm so glad to be out there. It was not fun staying overnight. It's just coming up to 5:30 now. I've got my friend downstairs. She came to visit, so we could exchange Christmas presents, which is nice because we didn't get to do it before Christmas, and obviously yesterday I was completely out of it, and in hospital all day. Feeling much better now. Weirdly, like, I've got an ulcer here from my tooth thing, but like my stomach is feeling way better. I think I might even go home tonight, because I've got a guest staying with me, so there's someone there, so I wouldn't be completely alone. I'm just like, yeah, you know, you always feel better when you're like where you're familiar with, and it's not, I'm not familiar with my house, because obviously I grew up in this room. It's just not normal for me now. It's really weird, you know, but yeah, so I'm also running very low on pads. I'm literally on my last pads. I'm gonna have to either wash these ones. My parents at the dryer, so I have to blow dry them with a hairdryer or something temporarily. Or no, that's not true. I have a few more here. I've nearly used all my mouse pads as well, so that kind of sucks. Or I don't know. I'm still working on it, but yeah, feeling much better now, which is great. So it's just coming up to about 10 to 10 now in the evening, and I've realised, I think I've already mentioned this, but I've only got one pad left actually for tomorrow, because I've raided all my mum's pads now. So I'm just going to wash out one of the pads that I haven't bled too heavily on. If you're squeamish about blood, don't watch this channel. But there's not too much blood in this, so I'm literally just going to not worry about, because this is a polyester fabric. I don't really want to put it through like the washing machine, because then it will take a long time for just one pad, and it'll take forever to dry. Whereas if I just hand wash one of them, I can get the blood out. I'm not going to worry about the stains, because like I said, it's polyester, so this is quite easy to clean. So I can basically just rinse the blood out of this, put it on my radiator, and it will dry overnight. And then I can wash it in my cycle, and it won't stain, it'll be fine. So just as a tip, if any of you ever get in this situation at any point, you know, that's what you can do. I've already done videos on how to wash cloth pads by hand, but basically you just rinse it under a tap, and you squeeze until the water runs clear, which actually I obviously didn't bleed very heavily on this one, because there's barely any blood coming out of this, which is good. So I've just rinsed it with cold water, and you can see it, this light's kind of bright, but you can see it's still stained, but I've squeezed it as much as I can and got as much of the moisture out. Beware that if you do squeeze your pads, you do tend to reduce the lifespan of them, so I don't do this very often, but literally just dried it, and I'm going to place it on my radiator just here, so that it can dry out overnight. So it's basically coming up to midnight now. I'm getting a bit tired, so I think I'm going to end the vlog here. It's been a bit of an eventful vlog, spread out over 2 days, because, well, yesterday I was in hospital all day. I realised I haven't like shown you my Christmas presents. I did actually have a really good Christmas day. It was really nice to my cousins, and it was really relaxed and chill, but it was really good. It wasn't until yesterday that things kind of went downhill, so at least out of all of it, I got my wish, which was to have a Christmas lunch, because I thought, first of all, I thought it was my tooth was going to ruin it, then my period, but either way, got through it, that was all good. So looking on the bright side of things, at least that happened. And yeah, and also my uncle, his partner, my aunt I guess, has had a lot of issues as well, and she had a gastroenterologist, so he sent us her details, so hopefully we'll get an appointment with them soon. I just need to speak to my Lyme specialist to make sure there's not someone in particular she wants me to see, because sometimes like she prefers me to go to certain doctors who are more familiar with the condition. But if they have a long waiting list, then I really want to get this something sorted at least before my next period, because I can't go through another one like this. It was just horrendous. Anyway, I'm feeling much better now, which is great. I think I'm just gonna maybe watch, like, start watching one more movie or read something before I turn out the light. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you. Oh, don't forget you can get cloth pads and menstrual cups, of course, from Precious Stars up there. Cloth pads have been my life savior this period in particular, because I've just been like, if I'd had to buy disposables, I don't think I'd have coped, because it would just been so uncomfortable. But I did at least get to wear cloth, which is great. So thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.